Welcome, listeners, to a new episode of Bump That. We just really wanted to take this moment before we get into our regular scheduled events and the news and the games and all the fun stuff, just to kind of definitely just engage about the situation that happened this past week, yesterday, in Texas with the school shooting. Just one of the most tragic stories. I mean, I actually was listening to a different podcast about it today, and the hosts were talking about it, and I just choked up because just such a raw story to hear about. You know, close to home. It hits close to home because I have children in the age group of the kids that were, taken so early from us, from their family, from their community. So just wanted to. I know it's a tough subject, and it's so easy to say thoughts and prayers are with those, and it's almost like a whatever to say that, but we're really thinking about all those families and everybody down there. Really quick, they haven't released all the names of the kids and the families, the ones that have been lost, because they're so young, and I'm sure they're going through. But I just want to say a few of these names because they have to be remembered. They really do. So just a brief rundown of a few of the names. Alethea Ramirez, age 10. McKenna Lee Elrod, age 10. Jacqueline Jalen Cazares, age 10. Ileana Garcia, 10 years old. Uzziah Garcia, 8 years old. Amory Joe Garza, 10 years old. Xavier Lopez, 10 years old. Jace Carmelo Lavanos, 10 years old. And then one of the teachers, the teacher who was just doing her job trying to protect her students, Eva Morales, 44. Just so tragic, unbelievable, horrible story. Just, heart breaks, and you have to tell your kids, you just hold them close and be like, just, so thankful that we have family, and this is still a great country, even when we face things like this. This is one of the best countries in the world to live in. No matter what, we have freedoms here, but still, days like this, it's just definitely, it's a very sad shade of gray, and we're gonna do our best, the Bump That crew here, Katie and Ileana and myself, to keep you guys, just give a little bit of a brief moment of some laugh and some entertainment, just something to take your mind off of these sad things. But at the end of the day, we also can't let that go completely, because we have to remember these poor children, and even this individual, an 18-year-old, that's a kid, that's a child, himself, whatever he was going through, that he decided he had to react this way. His own grandmother was assaulted as well. So you can't explain it. People will try to explain it. Oh, this and that, this and that, this and that. But at the end of the day, life is so special, and we need to show a little bit more kindness, I think, to everybody that we are connected to. Just try to be a little bit more kinder, a little bit more patient, and just try our best to keep moving on. So thank you for listening, and we'll go to the news and do our best to try to keep that more upbeat for you guys.
I will say, along the lines of that, I will be including a GoFundMe page for the families who lost children or who were wounded or affected by this in our bio. So you can go check down at the end of the video, or right now if you feel so compelled to donate to those families. I'm sure they would be very grateful for any help. with what they're going through right now. So that'll be in a link in the bio. So go check that out if you feel so led to. But anyways, welcome back to yet another episode of Bump That. Bump That episode 68. We're almost at the number, guys. We're almost at the number.
Okay,
What-
keep it clean.
what number?
Keep it clean.
The number 70. We're almost at, or not, I'm at 90. 90. We're almost at 90, guys. What were you thinking? Or no, it is 70. What episode number are we on? Oh my goodness.
I don't know. We've lost count. We're getting old.
So, 70. We're almost at 70 episodes. How exciting is that? Anyways, if you guys don't know who we are, we've got Brian in this corner.
Yo!
We've got KT in this corner.
Journey to the center of Christmas.
Ooh, deep cut, bro.
Yeah,
That's
that one's for Brian.
1994 for you, bro.
What is
That one's for
What is
Brian.
Yeah.
What is it?
It was this like church production that Brian was in when he was little.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
was like, is that something I should know? Anyways, and I'm Ileana, your host. We are siblings who have a love for nerdy things, video games, movies, all the sort, and decided to share it on the internet with all of you people. And here you are listening. So welcome. We've got, Katie is excited about her game today, so she said it's going to be a great one. But before we get to that, we've got some news that we're supposed to be getting to. So,
Yeah, and I look at this news now, and I'm like, dude, this news is like bare minimum, bro.
There was not a lot of news
There
today,
was
and I actually
a lot of news.
what? Well, then you can feel free to chime in.
All
but
right,
I
really
do need
quick.
to make wait.
Amber Heard, all right? Enough said.
Oh
That's
my
all we got
God.
to talk about.
All right, but really quick,
You
this
can talk to
first
my
point.
wife.
This first point I need to correct on. I sent it to you guys and I wrote it just a little wrong. Samuel L. Jackson is not going to star as Garfield, but Garfield's dad. And guess who Garfield is?
Tom Holland.
Tom Holland?
Chris Pratt.
Oh,
Close enough. The other
How can he
the
do
other child.
Mario? How can he do Mario and be Garfield? I feel like that's a conflict of interest right there. You know.
I've had enough Chris Pratt.
I haven't. I think he deserves it.
Listen, it depends because next week, I think the week after, the new Jurassic World movie opens up, and that movie should do really heck of a good money.
You think so?
Yeah, I think it's gonna do well.
have the
It's gonna
last
do very
yeah,
well.
are
have
you-
the last ones done well?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like each one
Really?
does $1 billion.
Enough
It'll
to
do
garner
100
3 movies.
I don't know a single
It'll
person
do-
that's seen them. Okay,
No,
I
they're
saw
popular.
the new one, not the new one, the first one with him, but I never saw New World or whatever Return or whatever crap they are. I only saw the first one.
Look, they're not great. They're not great movies.
Right.
They're entertaining, but they're not anywhere near good. The second one is barely watchable, actually. But it's gonna make a bajillion dollars. It will. These movies. Plus, they got Sam Neill, Laura Dern, and Jeff Goldblum returning. So more Alan Grant for you. So it's gonna be great. But people are gonna be like, yeah, more Chris Pratt. Bring it on. Chris Pratt for breakfast, Chris Pratt for lunch and for dinner.
Good grief. And then
But
what I thought,
But why are we getting a Garfield movie? Why?
that is my question.
Why?
And once again, we have like just recasting of the Avengers. Samuel L. Jackson
Yeah.
as Garfield's dad and Chris Pratt. Lest we forget, they were both in the Avengers. Like, are we ever going to see some fresh meat?
I mean, they
like-
try to every now and then, but even
No.
still.
I
but-
remember when the original Garfield film came out and it was like, oh, Bill Murray is going to be Garfield. Like, ooh, yeah, this could be good. This could be like really subtle and subversive, kind of like an Office Space kind of comedy. Because that's what Garfield is. He's like
Yeah.
he was like one of the earliest memes, you know, like Mondays, ugh, you know, but it ended up being just a dumb kids movie. So, I mean, unless they do it like a real, like, John, I hate you. Okay. I hate your face, John.
John,
know.
is that your girlfriend?
You know, so unless they do it like that, where it's like, oh yeah, this is a dark and
But my other thing,
You know.
my other question is, why are they bringing up these old comics that like the new generation didn't read? You know,
Because it's
Nostalgia, and the people that have money now are the people that are coming up from that
It's
80s
it's
and
a
90s.
built-in franchise.
Ugh,
it's just
so
it's just printing money.
boring. It's
Marmaduke. So I mean, Chris Pratt as Beetle Bailey. Okay, get ready for
Oh my
that.
gosh.
Brian, did you take my advice and watch Marmaduke on Netflix?
No.
Thank God
but
you did it. It's so bad. Pete Davidson, that role was designed for him.
Pete Davidson.
Unfortunately, I don't like Pete Davidson. I'll just go ahead and
Who
put that out there.
does?
Kim Kardashian
Yeah.
or one of those
Ew,
chicks.
ew, I'm done. Gross. They all gross me out.
Yeah.
Joanna's like, yeah, could you imagine like smooching with Pete Davidson?
Ew.
Like getting all up in there in those
Do you like
In those
tasting?
teeth?
Wait, do you like tasting cigarettes in cavities?
Ew. Yucky. Well, do you guys have any intent on seeing Garfield once it releases?
Do we have to? Will Bump That be there?
I don't know if Bump That's gonna be there. I think
I
want
want
to
to see Chris Pratt as Hagar the Horrible. That's what
Oh,
we need. Okay?
jeez. Oh my
Can
god.
we get
you know
a
what?
Babar
Actually,
movie?
Babar? I've already said that, and I said that way back, and nobody cares about Babar anymore.
Let's get a
No,
Madeline.
no,
Can we get a
forget
Madeline
you.
movie?
I said Babar. I was the one championing Babar.
Championing?
Can we get Madeline?
Championing.
Madeline.
I'm up for Madeline. I like Madeline.
Madeline's not a comic book.
No, but it's a book.
But it's a book and it's a good one. Anyways,
Yeah.
I feel like that'd be better off as a
TV show?
Netflix TV show.
oh, either one, I'll watch it maybe. But no, Garfield, no thanks. I'm gonna have to skip out on that one. I never liked Garfield. His character never appealed to me. I always was like, it's a fat cat that hates Mondays and likes lasagna. Whoopie-doo.
I love him because he's so sarcastic.
I don't like
can
that
just
type
I
of
can vibe with
character.
that. I love it. It's me, and he loves to just snuggle in his blue blanket and his pink box.
Nah,
Yeah.
just
Oh,
not my
Oh,
dig.
yeah.
But moving on, speaking of TV shows, we've got the new Obi-Wan show premiering soon. And then after that, what is that? Acolyte? Acolyte?
Yes, Acolyte.
Yeah, okay, I want
Is
to
that
make
the
sure.
new video game?
No, it's
a
a
show.
new. Yeah, it's going back in time, like a very long time ago. This comes from Vanity Fair. It takes place about 100 years before any of the screen stories have happened.
Okay.
So I don't know.
Knights of the
what-
Old Republic kind of junk.
Help
maybe?
me out. What is Acolyte?
An acolyte
like a
is someone that follows
Like a student.
Okay, so
Yeah.
yeah,
like a
so say you
disciple.
the way I think of it is you have the Avatar, like you had the airbenders, or you had one airbender, and you had these other people that couldn't airbender, but they were following its teachings. They couldn't airbend, but they were in that world.
Okay.
Ah, yeah.
Gotcha. So kind
Yeah,
of like
so-
how in Legend of Korra, Pema.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Okay. Gotcha.
You know what I literally just said.
Yeah, Pema
Yeah.
was one of those.
To be a breeder.
Anyways.
Okay.
So who's the show starring? What's it gonna be on?
Right now, I don't think it is casted or anything, but they are going to talk a lot about the Sith and focus a lot on how the Sith was created. That's what I'm picking up from these
That sounds
articles.
interesting.
Yeah,
I don't know if I'm gonna watch Obi-Wan, being honest.
Oh no, that is the one that I am going to watch.
No, it's
like,
gonna
legit.
be good.
You think
it's gonna
so?
be good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think so.
Ian McGregor.
Why
Yes.
would you even doubt it? What's there to doubt? What's your
I'm not a huge
malfunction?
fan of Ewan,
Ewan.
Yawin. McGregor, I'm not the hugest fan.
Why? He's solid. He's dependable actor. He's good.
I watched him recently in Big Fish, and that was fun to revisit.
Yeah, that's a great movie.
He's such a dopey character.
Sandra Templeton, I love you and I will marry you.
Daffodils.
Aw.
Her favorite flowers are daffodils.
Yeah.
No, that's a good one. I don't know. Maybe I'll give it a shot with Hunter, and because he'll probably want to watch it. So maybe we'll watch it together, and I'll be like, "Well, let's see if it's up to my."
It's gonna have Lord Vader in
standards."
it, so I mean, anytime we can see Lord Vader is always a good time.
Yeah, you right. You right.
Yeah, yeah,
I know I'm
yeah.
right. I'm always right.
Yeah. You're fair.
All right, so what else did you have in the news? There's some other stuff we didn't
Disney
talk about.
animation on the chopping block.
I don't know what does that mean. Where are you coming up with that?
So basically, she said, "What's next after Encanto?" So, are you saying that like Encanto was humongous? Where are we going after that, or
What's next? What have we heard something that I'm just not thinking of, or what is next for Disney?
Frozen 3 is going to come out eventually.
Eventually. So what's in the meantime?
I don't know why they're not
You're
like
right.
announcing stuff like.
you're
Yeah.
right?
But
I know
I
I'm
mean,
right.
Now that I think
You
about
right?
it,
You right?
I have not heard
Yeah,
any
well, yeah,
news
no,
of
I'm right.
anything. They're so
Yeah, and there's
they're so
no
focused on Marvel and Star Wars right now that they're
Yep.
forgetting their own franchise. You know.
Yep, and there hasn't even been a whisper of anything new. I haven't seen any ideas or sketches or anything coming out. So I don't know if there's a major shakeup in Disney. It wouldn't surprise me if there was. But what's next? How do you follow up Encanto?
So if you look up, upcoming Disney movies, the first things you see are ones that are not actually Disney movies. Like Lightyear pops up, Thor, Love and Thunder, the new, I don't know what this is, Hocus Pocus 2. Is that a thing?
That is actually going to be released on Disney Plus in October.
Okay.
And then sequel to the original.
September.
And then you've got
September?
They're going to give it
Really?
a month, a whole month,
Oh,
couple
wow.
months before Halloween.
Wow.
That's interesting.
Okay.
And then they've got Wakanda Forever, Strange World. This one is Disney. And then Avatar 2, The Haunted Mansion, The Little Mermaid, and then Quantumania. So that's their lineup right now.
Okay, so all except one are franchises that we already know about.
Right.
Star Wars.
Strange World is the only one that is brand new.
Yeah,
And
I've heard the name before. I have no idea what it's about, but I have heard that name.
Director Don Hall, producer Roy Conley, screenplay Queen Wynn, executive producer Jennifer Lee. I mean, I don't really know any of those names. The release date.
Jennifer Lee is the lady. She made it big when she was the co-director of Frozen.
Okay.
And when that was the big cultural phenomena, she became like one of the big heads at Disney Animation.
So, release date is November 23rd, 2022, so next year, and we haven't even heard anything about it yet. But the synopsis so far is just, the legendary Clades are a family of explorers whose differences threaten to topple their latest and most crucial mission. There's nothing to that. There's no meat. So, I don't know. I don't know.
Raya and the Last Dragon Part 2.
Oh no! Say it ain't so. There's not even the only cast that is listed so far is Alan Tudyk.
Tudyk. Yeah, he
Tudyk?
did. He does all the voices in these Disney movies now.
Yeah, so that's the
He was the voice of the
one
chicken
listed.
in Moana. Moana 2. They're going to make Moana 2. There you go. That's something else.
Moana
That's-
2.
That's,
When?
that's confirmed.
Okay, but when? There's nothing in the
I
immediate
don't know.
future. There's
It
not even
takes
a
like
summer blockbuster.
Wait,
It
are
takes
these
like
real things?
3-4 years to make a Disney movie.
Okay, but they've had time.
nowadays.
They've had time.
Are these real things? What is this?
What are they? What things?
What is this? Iwaju? Oh, okay, this is a TV series. Never mind, not movies.
Boo!
And then
Boo,
Tiana.
boo, boo.
Tiana, I just saw that.
Is what? What about it?
I don't know. I'm trying to get it back. Lyle,
Look.
the crocodile. What the heck is that?
Lyle Crocodile?
That's
Yeah.
a book, you wiener.
I've never read it. I don't know what. I've
Oh,
never read
are
it
you kidding me? So
Read a book.
good.
But Tiana is getting a TV series.
Yeah, we could tell by the title Tiana. That's not.
But a series, not a movie.
Yeah, you know.
No, they need to
Wait,
make it a
so-
movie.
So
Nope.
which group of people around the world, an unrepresented minority, hasn't had a movie yet? That's gonna be the next one.
Who's next?
The
Eskimos, Inuit people.
no, because
The
we have Brother
Russians.
Bear.
We haven't had any Russian movies.
Well,
They're
Anastasia.
bad
Does
people.
Anastasia's Don Bluth.
Russians are not bad people. Their government is. No,
Nobody
I
likes
would.
the Russians.
Okay.
Ukraine.
I don't stand by that.
Ukrainians.
The Polish
Yeah, but-
people. Alaskans.
Nobody wants to
How
see a
about we
movie
just
about
say-
potato.
How we
eaters,
just
okay?
say Eastern European?
Have we had an Australian movie?
Rescuers Down Under?
Other
Rescuers
than that,
went down under.
that's hardly delving into the culture.
So maybe like an Aboriginal film.
Yeah, let's
be
get
down
into
for that.
that. That'd be fun. We see some kangaroos, some wallabies, some tarantulas,
And some
I'm-
naked people.
some quokkas.
Okay.
You ever heard of a quokka? Yeah, look that up. No, that'd be fun. I could see that. Or like, I don't know, some maybe Antarctica movie, something like that
And
too.
you know, I was thinking about Pixar really needs to take a page out of history and culture around the world, what Disney was doing for a little bit. Because if you delve into other cultures, quote unquote fairy tales, they are fascinating, and just their just the tales they tell. I think that there's a lot of rich story there. They need to really do some homework around there and get away from this elementals.
A Canadian. Oh no, we just had Canadian. Duh.
Yeah.
French. We had French. Ratatouille.
Irish.
We had. Oh no, we had Scottish.
Yeah. Irish.
You go to India. They haven't really done a lot of Indian stuff lately.
Yeah, we only had Aladdin.
down for that.
That's their only thing.
Well, and that's not even India. That was
Yeah,
Iraq.
That's middle.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's right. Man,
Yeah, Middle Eastern.
let's do it. Let's do it. I'm ready.
do it.
I need a new culture. Enough with the Hispanic culture. Now we're starting to we're starting to blow that in. Forget it. Whatever.
We had enough with the Mexicans and the Colombians. Let's
Been
go.
there, done that. We're done. All right. All right.
By the way, just as a little asterisk, this is all in jest. Everybody shut up.
and we're also Hispanic, so
Yeah, so shut up.
Anyways, so really
But you're not Latino. If you were Latino, then.
I'm not a Latino. I am a Hispanic. Anyways, there really is not much on their lineup, which is
Brian,
sad.
Brian, what is the news that you had?
Okay, so did you guys see the new Thor trailer? There's a bunch of trailers that came out, and they were legit cool. Thor? Did you see the new Thor trailer?
No.
I thought we saw the one from
There's
last
a new
week or 2
one. It
weeks ago.
came out this week.
Oh,
it
I
shows
missed
a
it.
lot
I didn't
more
see
of
it.
Natalie Portman. It shows Christian
Oh.
Bale as Gore the God Butcher. I can't believe you guys under the radar with this.
Yeah,
man.
somehow that slipped past me.
Oh man, this new trailer is even better than the first Thor trailer. It's got a lot of stuff. Yeah, check it out if you haven't seen it. It's really good. And then the new Mission Impossible trailer, Top Gun opens up this weekend, but the new first part of a double Mission Impossible film series is going to come out. With Tom Cruise and the whole crew, Simon Pegg.
Top
Ving
Gun looks
Rhames.
like it's going to be awesome, and that it's going to do really well.
Yeah.
It's going to do really well. I really
Making
want to see
mad
it this
money.
weekend.
I wish we could get some new
I wanna see it in
information
IMAX.
on James Bond. You know, it's been, what,
No, they're going
a
to
year and
take
a
their
half?
time.
It's been a year and a half now? 2 years?
No, James Bond just came out like in November, kid.
That one did?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, you're right. So,
Yeah, I know I'm right. I'm always right. This is the
Oh my
third time
gosh.
I've been right this
Oh
episode.
my, you're done.
Oh my god.
He's in his feelings now. No, I don't know. I'm just ready. I just want
They're not ready to announce who it's gonna be. They're gonna go through all the everything, and they don't even have a script yet. They don't have anything. We don't. Yeah. So once they know, once they figure out what James Bond is, then it'll be oligo.
Well, then here's going back to your previous thing. Do you think Marvel is being shadow banned because of what is going on with the case? Do you know what shadow banned is?
No.
So, shadow ban is kind of similar to, you're not getting notified when new things are coming out. It's kind of like going under the radar, like you said. Katie had that trailer go under the radar, and it wasn't as, announced. It wasn't super big. And I just wonder, not that it's happening or anything, just wondering if Marvel's stuff could potentially be shadow banned because of what's going on with the Amber Heard case.
No.
You don't think so?
Because Amber Heard is small fish,
but it's hurting the franchise.
Marvel is, and that's DC for one thing. It's DC is.
Yeah, she was Aquaman.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
But
I will say this.
It could be hurting them because Aquaman wanted her in this movie. So it could be hurting their reputation now.
No, there's no DC movies till like the end of the year, and then they're all coming out next year. What's hurting them more than anything is Ezra Miller.
Yeah,
he's a mess.
Man.
Because that kid is an idiot. That kid, they said, hey, you get to be one of the best superheroes of all time, The Flash. We're going to give you all these movies to do. All you got to do is keep your nose clean and act in a billion-dollar
He ruined that
movie.
in a flash, didn't he?
Just, oh!
No, that's a good point. Wow, I forgot about that one.
So, I mean,
it's bad.
That's the one where it's like, dude, what are you? Not only are you going to ruin your own thing, because these movies are like the Marvel thing where they're all like one off on each other. So if one movie does bad, that means the next movie is going to do bad, and the next movie does bad. How Marvel worked is each movie did good, and it kept building off of each other. So if like the Flash movie, which has like Michael Keaton as Batman back in it, if it has Batgirl in it, if it sucks because of this one guy and his stupid mistakes, then we'll never get another Justice League. We'll never get Black Adam with The Rock and all that.
Yeah.
Please spare me another Rock movie.
No.
Please. It's about drive. It's about power.
This one's about stones.
We devour.
No, we do not.
And then, wait, some other news too. I just really quick want to talk about some of the stuff I've been seeing on Netflix. Did you guys watch the Abercrombie and Fitch documentary that's on Netflix?
Mom did, and she talked about it. What do you have to say about it then?
Well, I grew up in that era, so it was really nostalgic for me, and it was like, yeah, I get it. And I mean, we never shopped there. We definitely didn't have the money to shop there. And
well, Mom wouldn't have even if we did have the money when I got older and our parents were more comfortable. They were like, no, that's sinful clothing.
But you see, everybody dressed like that.
Yeah.
And I thought that literally everybody did.
Yeah.
Because I watch movies and listen to music and everything, and I thought everybody did that. Everybody was out there partying, and I was like the only loser that didn't. I really thought that I was, just a.
But you grow up and then you look back at it, you're like, I don't even flipping care. I don't know why it mattered so much.
Yeah, but speaking of Netflix, I started watching on Netflix the John Wayne Gacy tapes.
Okay.
And
yeah.
Okay, so I really like crime and forensics shows. I don't know what Netflix is thinking, because they put so much content that was absolutely not needed. So, I'm looking, I understand what John Wayne Gacy did. I completely knew what I was getting into. However, that's not the problem. The problem is the extra content that Netflix packed into this series that, they were trying to get you to feel something, but what they did was they literally put pornographic imagery into it.
Whoa.
And they did not hold back. They did. And I was like, why on earth is this here? And it tells you at the top, it has this, it has this. But so I knew that was going to happen, but when I saw what was actually there, when I say they didn't hold back, they did not hold back.
Jeez.
Netflix has lost their mind. And that, I just, warn your kids, or, know what your kids are watching.
No, for real, because, I mean, yeah, they got everything on there now. They really do.
It's terrible. It's I don't even know what to say. But
here's the thing. Here's the pros and cons, because I really want to stand up for Netflix, because they don't believe in censorship, and I don't believe in censorship. I believe if you put something out there, it's out there. If you want it to be seen, it can be seen if people want to see it. Yeah, that's right.
Well, at the same time, you reap what you sow, too. If you're going to project that...
You were absolutely right. 100%.
If you are going to project that, then be prepared for the consequences, you stupid freaking morons.
And so the Dave Chappelle thing.
Yeah.
He knew what he was doing, and Netflix stood by him, and he did his thing. Now, Ricky Gervais, he has his own new stand-up special, and here he's making jokes about... alphabet people, and they're not very happy about it, and they're calling them all sorts of things, even though this guy's been making jokes about this kind of stuff forever, and now all of a sudden you're like,
your feelings about it,
so yeah, I mean, he's allowed to do it. You can do it. It's his comedy. He can do whatever he wants, and Netflix can stand by him. But but they got everything out there now, so just beware, be careful. I do want another show I'm watching on Netflix with the wife. Really recommend. It's called Our Father. Have you guys heard about this show?
No.
Our Father.
No, not like that.
Which art in heaven.
Very similar though. So this story, Our Father, is not. It's a documentary, not a true crime, forensics kind of story. So apparently, this guy. This doctor, a fertility doctor in the 80s and 90s.
Oh, did I hear about this? Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I know this story.
Yeah.
It's insane.
He was helping couples or women try to have children and everything.
It's
so he's
insane.
Helping the women get pregnant, helping them. We're going to use a very big word here, kids. This word is called inseminate, okay? He's helping these women get inseminated. Oftentimes, the women are told they're using either their husband's product.
No, they ain't.
Or they're using just a generic random man's sample
product.
Yeah,
product.
sample. Okay. But instead, this guy, all in the name of religion or his ego or whatever, is taking his own products and using it freshly made,
Yuck!
and putting it, inseminating these unsuspecting women, and then
He
20
has,
years later...
30 children! 30!
Oh, man.
It's insane! It literally
Even more than
blew
that.
my mind when I was
So we're on a few
all this.
episodes of it. It's a great, very fascinating show, because all of a sudden all these adults start realizing that within like a 100-mile radius that they're all brothers and sisters.
The investigation is
that is disgusting.
Insane. It's crazy. They're like,
what time was this? Like, what year was this?
80s.
From like 85 to like 93, something like that.
Barfarama.
And it is craziness. I couldn't believe it when I heard it. I'm like, how do people get away with stuff like this?
Ugh, that makes me sick.
I know. It's like...
No, it's a great story. Truly recommend.
To find out, like, your father is not your actual father.
Oh, no, that's the thing,
biological.
too. It's so sad because, and then these fathers are, like, heartbroken because the child that they've been raising is not really theirs. I mean, that's still their kid,
right.
But it's like, oh, my God, you're not mine. You're,
Biologically, you are not even my spawn. It's
boy.
so...
Recommend
I don't know.
Awesome.
I don't know if I could watch that. I don't know if I could watch that.
It's really interesting. It's not as heartbreaking as we make it out to seem, because I mean, these are adults who are finding this out. They're not children or anything.
Well,
they're grown,
obviously.
So I mean, it's more just like a realization type of thing. Like, oh my gosh, we got to get this guy, or make news of this.
He's just gonna keep releasing his product.
Speaking of that, there's some breaking news on Josh Duggar.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
Sentenced
this
to 12
scumbag.
years.
This guy.
That's too good for him.
It is.
Hey, he's gonna get worked in prison if he hasn't already.
He is
Product.
disgusting. So, 12 years sentence for Josh Duggar. Product.
Sorry.
Oh, and then here's the thing too. Before we get into the Katie's game, so you guys know I've been talking about Better Call Saul.
Yeah.
Probably the greatest television show ever made. Tuesday night was the mid-season finale of the show.
Mid-season finale?
Mid-season finale.
What does that
So
mean?
in July, they're going to come back with the remainder of the finale. It's the final season.
Okay.
So there's 6 remaining episodes. And I mean, it was a devastating. If you guys, I'm telling you, like Ileana was like, I'm going to start watching Better Call Saul. Like, no, fool! You have to watch Breaking Bad first,
It's
and
too
then
much.
you watch.
I'm not
No.
doing it. It's way too much. You said, okay, you can't start from the beginning. There's 5 seasons of Better Call Saul out on Netflix. That's not
No,
even
you
taking
have-
into account what is Breaking Bad. How many seasons is Breaking Bad? 2?
5, 6.
No! I don't got the time for that!
Dude, it is the greatest. Listen to me. I want to tell you guys something right now.
Oh my god.
Get
He's
it
got
through
his
your
hands
soul.
up.
Get it
Oh
through your soul.
gosh.
There is no better television than you can watch than Better Call Saul and Breaking Bad. You have to watch Breaking Bad first and Better Call Saul
5
then.
seasons,
But
dude.
it's the best television.
5.
Better than Avatar. Okay.
No, up yours.
And
You're
I'm not
wrong.
being.
You're
I'm
wrong.
not being facetious. It is the truth. Okay.
And I was hearing someone who was watching Better Call Saul say that it is a slow burn.
and
is a
what
crawl.
burn it is.
That it's
Oh,
a crawl and that they are bored.
Who said that?
A podcaster I listened to was
No,
saying
what
that it's
Mickey
such-
Mouse kid said that?
They said
How
it's a
dare
slow.
they?
It's a grown adult in his 40s, whatever. Said it's a slow crawl that he's getting bored of waiting. That
and
he
I
loves,
bet he
that
listens
loves,
to like Slipknot and Red Bull.
He
or
said he
stuff
loves
like
the
that.
show,
Hey, that's
but
me.
it's slow. So, no,
No.
absolutely not. Not happening.
Ileana, you know who my wife is, okay? She's the sweetest, most darling person we all know, okay?
We
Not
all
a
know.
bad bone in her body, okay? And if she was here right now, she'd be like, shut up! Just shut up, you idiot! You watch Breaking Bad right now, okay? All right?
I love Joanna when we had that Disney episode. And then the Spirited Away one. What was it?
Oh, yeah,
Or Spirit the horse.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, you gotta love her. That's so funny.
Oh, and
Okay,
then one more thing. If you guys, I don't know if you guys are, what's that show called? Ozark. You guys aren't Ozark fans?
I've heard it's really good.
No, that ending is one of the worst endings up there. Just want to make that on.
Right,
put that
right
on the
next
record.
to Game of Thrones.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Hunter and I
Oof.
tried to give Game of Thrones a chance, and then we were like, nah, this isn't for us. We got maybe like 2 or 3 episodes, and we were like, nah, not for us. But
Sorry, Jen.
Never seen it. Never seen it. Don't
Nope.
care. All right, really quick, I'm going to tell you, because I've been following up on this, because I love me some Elvis. Elvis reviews, early reviews are in for the Elvis biopic by Baz Luhrmann, and they are mixed to bad, which makes me sad.
I saw it. It got like a huge ovation. It was like a 17-minute
that's
standing
Cannes.
O.
That's the can. IndieWire, IGN, Hollywood Reporter, they are just bashing it. They say that Austin Butler, who plays Elvis Presley, does an outstanding job, but the rest of the movie is just a mess. I will be the judge of it. I will go see this. It is long. It is like nearly 3 hours long. Good God.
That
help
sounds
me.
like a Baz Luhrmann film. So
Yeah, and I know. Okay, and you have to understand what Baz Luhrmann films are. If you've seen The Great Gatsby, then you know what you're getting into. If you've seen
Moulin Rouge,
exactly.
Australia.
Yeah, it is
lots of flash and pizzazz and
lots of it, enough to make you dizzy.
Yeah.
So I think that this is a great movie to share that flair with. So I'm gonna go into it open-minded. But right now, who was it that gave it a 1.5? IndieWire gave it a 1.5.
Oh,
and
man.
really, get this. The big problem is actually with Tom Hanks. They can't figure out his character. They don't know why he's there.
Why he's
in the film.
COVID.
You know what you should watch instead?
You can't blame COVID for that.
You know what? Rockadoodle.
Oh yeah, I watched that the other day.
Oh man.
Watch Rockadoodle.
That you want to talk about like a movie on not steroids, but a movie that needs Ritalin. Every character in that movie needs Ritalin. They need to calm down.
The one character.
Lasagna.
Yeah.
The one.
Shot clear!
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
Uncle Dookie! Ah!
Abomination! Annihilation!
Animation! Hunter and I watched that with the boys for the first time, and it was fun.
Oh my gosh.
They had fun watching it.
I watched it a lot when I was a kid because I've just always loved Elvis, and I thought, man, this rooster's got it.
But I do remember the was she a pheasant or what is she?
Yeah, she was a pheasant.
Yeah.
Pinky.
Yeah. She needed to calm down.
Yeah.
If you don't get out of here, I'm gonna scream.
It is such a loud scream. Oh no, what made Hunter laugh was when they were stuck in like the little chest going down the sewer.
Yeah.
Not the aqueduct.
Wait, it's called an aqueduct pipe.
The adequate pipe. Hunter was saying that the ratio of the box kept changing, that they were like really small inside the box, and then when they popped out of it, they were huge. And it's like, wait a second, how big is this box?
And that kid Edmund, even when I was a child watching this, I wanted to slap that kid.
Anymore.
I wanted to slap that kid in the mouth.
What the hell did you just say? I can't understand you.
You had to have the subtitles on.
Oh, it's so bad. It is so bad. And yet, you just can't help but just stare at it like a bad car crash.
It's such a Don Bluth film, like the way their little mouths like go down into that little O shape down here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like, oh yeah, that's fine.
And they can't freaking sit still.
But there's just so much expression though.
Yeah.
They need to calm down.
They're like constantly like fidgeting and moving and just...
Anyway, let's get into this blasted game.
All right, we're entering the chunk zone. Chunk. Before we get into that, if you have not liked the video yet, go ahead and leave a like. And if you haven't subscribed, also do that. Also, remember that link in the bio for the victims' parents of the shooting in Texas. That link is down there for you to donate. So think about that as well. But now,
while you're there, you can either give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down, whatever. We don't mind. It's okay. It's okay.
Leave a comment and be like, "You suck."
We know.
But anyways, we're in the chunk zone. Katie, take it away.
All right, so we've done something like this before where I try to describe something very poorly, and our contestants have to guess what it is I'm describing. So
I like this game.
Yeah, so I'm going to be describing villains very poorly. A lot of these villains, I'm trying to justify their reasoning for what they did, because some villains, maybe they were just misunderstood. Or, people just took them the wrong way. Their motives were pure, but their execution was not very good. So we are going to be working with DreamWorks, Pixar, and Disney.
Okay.
Making that clear so you guys know. There are going to be 4 rounds. The 4th round has 4 questions, but the other rounds only have 3. So you guys need 2-syllable code names so that you can buzz in. So Chanticleer doesn't count.
I was going to say Chanticleer.
Chanticleer.
I'm going to go with the Duke.
The Duke. Okay.
I'll be Pinky.
Oh my freaking god. Okay. Okay, so round 1 is worth 2 points. And please wait for me to finish the statement.
You said there's 4?
There are 3 questions
3
in the first 3 rounds. There are 4 questions in the 4th round, and each round the points go up. So round 1 is worth 2 points. So what I need you to do is you can give me, I'll give you an extra point if you can tell me the movie as well as the character. All right. If you get just one, I'll give you just the 2 points. But if you tell me what the movie is as well, then well, no, that makes it too easy.
Okay, and then
I'll just give you the points.
Points for what?
Tell me,
no,
tell me the name.
No extra.
Yeah,
point?
no extra points. You're
Okay, and then round 4 is how many points? Or how many questions?
4.
4. Okay.
Yeah, so 3, 3, 3, 4. And if we have a tiebreaker, I have a tiebreaker question.
So round 1 is 2 points. Round 2 is 4
We'll
points.
get there.
And round 3 is...
No, that's not what I said.
Oh,
That's not what I said.
I thought you...
I'll be keeping track of it here.
Okay.
I've already got to go.
Okay.
Got it good to go.
Okay.
All right. So remember, you just buzz in. I'll try to be as fair as I can with who says their name first. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Here we go. A student gets disappointed when he's got the test scores, but did not pass the ethics exam. He then vows revenge on the school. It's a DreamWorks movie. I'll say it again. A student gets disappointed when he got the test scores, but did not pass the ethics exam. He then vows revenge on the school.
The Duke.
Uncle Dookie.
Okay, the movie is Kung Fu Panda, and the character is... It's that leopard guy, like gray leopard guy. What's his name? Tai Fung?
It's a girl.
I will give it to you. It was not a girl. I will give it to Brian. It's Tai Lung.
Oh, Tai Lung. Yeah, Tai Lung.
Yeah, I'll give it to Brian.
Tai Fung?
Yeah, Tai Fung. My name is Tai Fung. Yes. Okay, good.
That's a good one. Oh, man, that was really out there. I was like, school? What school?
It's cute. Okay, this is Pixar. A scientist throws a hissy fit when his other scientist friends say his work is fake. To stake his claim, which is allegedly being threatened, he unleashes his firepower and tries to shoot down his opponents.
Say it one more time.
This is a Pixar film. A scientist throws a hissy fit when his other scientist friends say his work is fake. To stake his claim...
The Duke.
I'll get to you. Which is allegedly being threatened. He unleashes his firepower and threatens to shoot down his opponents. The Dookie. Uncle Dookie.
I'm going to go with the movie is Up.
Mm-hmm.
And the character's name, it's played by Christopher Plummer. It's the old explorer guy, Charles something. I don't remember his last name.
I'll give it to you.
Muntz.
You got it. Yeah, Charles
Muntz.
Muntz. Yeah. All right, Brian for 2 more points. Uncle Dookie for 2 more points.
I gotta remember these are the villains. I gotta remember that.
Don't give the studio. Don't give the studio. Don't do that.
I need to for Ileana's sake.
Oh. All right, fine.
No, don't give the studio.
All right, okay. All right.
If we're really stressing, then
we know these are all animated. So
yeah, they're all animated.
I'll give you. To be fair, this is the last question in round 1. I'll give the studio for this one.
Okay.
All right, it's Disney. Just doing her job, this so-called villain stuck to a legally binding crystal clear document of her own creation. Instead of petitioning a lawsuit to dispute the contract, she was impaled so the miscreants could get on with their lives.
The Duke.
The Duke.
The Duke. What is the Little Mermaid and who is Ursula the Sea Witch?
That's true. That's correct.
Man, I suck.
Yeah. All right. So Brian's on the board with 6 points. Brian's got 6 points. All right. Going into round 2, points are now worth 3 points.
Okay, 3.
All right. So now I will not be telling you the
Studio.
Yeah, no studio. All right. Here we go. An entrepreneur is looking to expand her business to better her life, but her plans to invest in herself and her husband are left to ruin by an unlikely band of prisoners.
Better her life.
I'll say it again. An entrepreneur, I'll add in the countryside, is looking to expand her business to better her life, but her plans to invest in herself and her husband are left to ruin by an unlikely band of prisoners. Any guesses?
No.
Better to guess than not.
Give the studio.
I'll give the studio for, you'll get 2 points if you get it.
Okay.
DreamWorks.
I thought there were more clues.
No, that was it.
That's it?
I'll give you that it's a DreamWorks film, and you get 2 points if you get it right.
Pinky.
Pinky!
Is it Shrek 2? Fairy
No.
Godmother?
No. You want to take the steal, Brian? No guesses? Boop, boop, boop. All right. It is Chicken Run, Mrs. Tweety.
Oh, expand her business.
Yes.
Yeah.
She bought the machine to make chicken pies.
Chicken pies.
I don't
Yes.
want to be a pie. I don't like gravy.
Yes. All right. Here we go. You guys might get this one. A former classmate uses his innovation and ingenuity to increase work productivity, much to the dislike of his coworkers. Sure, his methods were misguided, but it's the thought that counts. Any guesses?
Say it again. Read it one more time.
A former classmate uses his innovation and ingenuity to increase work productivity, much to the dislike of his coworkers. Sure, his methods were misguided, but it's the thought that counts.
Oh, wait, no. Oh, no, it's not a villain.
It has to be a villain.
Oh my gosh.
Any guesses? I'll give you the studio for 2 points.
Okay.
Pixar. Any guesses?
Pinky.
Pinky.
Is it A Bug's Life?
No.
Say it one more time.
One last time. A former classmate uses his innovation and ingenuity to increase work productivity, much to the dislike of his coworkers. Sure, his methods were misguided, but it's the thought that counts.
Classmate. Productivity.
Boop, boop, boop. It's Monsters, Inc., and it's Randall.
Oh, man.
Oh, I wouldn't say
He
that's
was a-
productivity. Nah.
Yes, it is.
Kinda, but nah. I don't know.
Yes, it is.
Man, damn, man.
Okay. So far,
I'm really stuck on that. I need to think about the villain.
Yes, think about the villains. Okay. This is... Oh, I can't say yet. Okay. Just wanting a taste of the good life, this little creature put forth a plan to bring peace and prosperity to the other meek and mild beings. A bit violent and perhaps a tad over the top, yes, but at least her heart was kinda in the right place. though her capture left her a bit sheepish.
The Duke.
The Duke.
The Duke. The movie is Zootopia.
Yeah.
And I.
You have no idea who the character is. I know who it is. I know the character.
Lammy.
It has to be the character.
I know the name.
Lammy.
Oh, I didn't
It has
give you
to
the
be
movie?
Character.
I
It can't
know.
be the movie.
I
This
know.
is about villains,
I
not
know.
movie.
I
Well,
know.
then
Bo
what is
Peep.
Pinky?
Pinky.
Pinky.
Bellwether.
Yes, that goes to Ileana for 2 points. No, 3 points because I didn't give you the thingy. 3 points to Ileana.
Man.
All right, so the score right now is Brian 6, Ileana 3.
What? Damn.
Yep. I need to know the character's name. That's the most important thing.
Bellwether.
I would
Bellwether.
not have known her name.
I just know when J.K. Simmons goes, Bellwether, in his typical J.K. Simmons voice.
Yeah. That was pretty good.
Thank you.
All right, so we are now in round 3, and these are worth 5 points.
5.
5 points. All right, you guys ready?
Yes.
Yep.
All right. A leader green with vision of a beautiful underground metropolis seeks to rid a vermin problem. Misunderstood, his theatrics often land him in dirty water.
Say it again.
A leader green with vision of a beautiful underground metropolis seeks to rid a vermin problem. Misunderstood, his theatrics often land him in dirty water.
I
3 points if you need the studio.
I'm just gonna take a chance. Pinky
Pinky.
over the hedge.
No.
I heard vermin problem, so I was like, and
Yeah.
then green.
That's a good guess. You're looking at the questions now. That's good.
I'm trying.
Brian, any guesses?
Can I still keep guessing, or if I get it wrong?
No.
No. Well, I'll let you have one more guess, but I will give you the studio name, and it'll cost you points. It'll make the
Okay,
points.
I'll
add
take
up.
the
That's fair.
I'll take the studio name. I'll take it.
Okay. So now it will only be worth 3 points, and it's a
Okay.
DreamWorks movie.
Man. And I was thinking.
Can you say it again now that I know it's DreamWorks? Say it again.
Last time. A leader green with vision of a beautiful underground metropolis seeks to rid a vermin problem. Misunderstood, his theatrics often land him in dirty water.
Ooh, do I get a guess?
Yeah, you get a guess.
Okay, Pinky.
Pinky.
Shark Tale.
Heck no!
Oh.
I wouldn't even put that in a game. That movie's so bad.
It is DreamWorks, though.
Yeah, no. And underground, not underwater.
That's underground, kind of.
Oh man, I don't know at all. DreamWorks. Dang.
All right, Flushed Away, the Toad.
Oh my gosh.
I love that movie. Too bad. All right, that's why it's a little higher up there in points. Okay.
That is like barely a movie that anybody knows about, though.
I love
mean,
that movie.
Yeah, sure, but you're like the only one who knows that movie.
Dang, the
Okay.
only one.
To be fair, I didn't want to put the same generic DreamWorks movies and be like,
Yeah, I know.
That's
I know,
why
the
I
thing.
said Over the Hedge, man. I was
I was like,
outside
but I'm like,
the box.
I'm thinking of like all these DreamWorks movies. Like what? Like
Huh?
okay. Jeez. All right, here we go.
Cow?
Yeah, yes, exactly. All right.
I need water, man. I'm like, I'm.
Well, drink some while I'm reading.
but the tension is killing me because
I know.
want Ileana to win this thing.
Ugh.
All right, here we go. Sweet, cute, driven, this forgotten, lost to time antique would stop at nothing to follow her dream of being loved. The one thing she thinks she needs is actually the last thing, though that doesn't stop her from stealing the voice from her presumed enemy.
Pinky!
Pinky!
Toy Story 4.
What's her name? It's the name I need.
I know. Annabelle?
No, it is not Annabelle.
No!
If it were Annabelle, I would not watch that movie. That's creepy.
Yeah, that's a horror movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what it is now.
You'll get a chance to steal if he doesn't get it, but you'll get reduced points.
Oh, what? That's not in the rule book. You can't be stealing.
Yes, it is.
No, she already picked.
No, if she gets it, but she already gave you a huge hint. It's Toy Story. I confirmed that. Toy Story.
Yeah,
Toy Story
I know,
4.
but I don't remember that character's name. I know, like I know it like in my face. I can even tell you the actress. I can tell you even the actress who voiced that character.
Who is it?
Christina
Who is-
Hendricks.
Oh.
Who is
Christina
it?
Hendricks.
Okay.
Who is it? Who is she? His little giggle.
My name is
Annabelle.
Freak no.
My name is.
Your name is Burn and Fire, Annabelle. You have 3 seconds.
My name is.
Okay, so if you get this right, Ileana, you can get 3 points.
Who is Gabby?
That is right.
Oh!
That is Ileana for 3 points.
I knew it started with like a J or a G.
We're tied.
3. Yeah, it is now 6-6.
Oh my god.
All right, last question for round 3.
So mad if I lose.
This one you guys should be able to get pretty easily. A bit of a diva with a passion for collecting glamorous knickknacks, this villain just wants to protect what he's found fair and square. When his home is invaded, he tries to protect his hoard whilst singing an earworm of a song.
Pinky.
The Duke. No,
Pinky said it. Pinky said it first.
No, the Duke said it first.
Moana.
And
Tamatoa.
yes, Ileana for 5 points.
Oh, son of a gun! I said it. No, the Pinky was waving her hand up and down, but she
She
didn't
said
say her
Pinky,
name.
though.
I heard
I
it
said
first. It was
Pinky
Pinky.
though.
Oh.
Like
Go
I said, I'm
back
trying
and
to be.
re-listen.
Yeah, I'm trying to be as fair as I possibly can. I heard
Let's
Pinky first.
go.
Okay, so
He's dead.
okay, so right now the score at the end of round 3, Brian has 6, Ileana has 11.
What?
11.
Let's go.
All right, so round 4 is worth 7 points a question, so Brian can easily come back and whoop Ileana's
That's
tail.
scary. I'm scared.
All right, now these are pretty simple.
Oh no.
They really, really are. Okay, so here we go. Are you guys ready?
Yes, let's
Yeah.
go.
And like I said, I'm trying to be fair. Whatever I hear first is what I'm going to call. Also a diva with a love for singing and theatrics, this entrepreneur has a vision for her kingdom and will do whatever it takes to give her son the best life she can. Her dreams are dashed when a ragtag group bands together to foil her plans and steal her glory.
Pinky.
Pinky.
Shrek 2. Fairy Godmother.
Yep, that's Ileana for 7.
Woo!
I swore 2 on the show. Sorry, guys.
Yep. That's okay.
What'd he say?
He said dope.
You darn dirty
no.
ape.
He said product.
I didn't hear. So, whatever.
No, I'm just kidding. Product. Okay, here we go.
You darn dirty ape.
Goodness. Not a true villain, but definitely a character with drive, looking to put his name in the history books. Obnoxious and a fast talker, but ready to face the challenges that are thrown his way.
That's it?
What kind of a
That's
clue
it.
is that?
You have to look. You have to read between the lines, Theo. Read between the lines, because there are actually a lot of clues in this. Not a true villain, but definitely a character with drive looking to put his name in the history books. Obnoxious and a fast talker,
Pinky!
but ready to face the challenges that are thrown his way. Pinky.
Cars?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, what's his name? Thunder. Kuchiga. What's his name? No.
I think a bird just flew over my head.
Hicks, Chick Hicks.
Yes, there's Ileana for 7.
There's a bird.
It.
Ah!
I can't believe it. Oh my
Woo!
I can't believe I don't know any of these names.
Yo, man! Woo!
I never forgive myself.
I couldn't believe you didn't know Bellwether, man. That's one.
Woo! All right, here we go. 2 more questions.
Oh man, Brian, you can still come back.
This is Brian's chance to come back right here.
Yeah.
You just have to really pay attention.
Do you have one last bonus question?
I have a tiebreaker.
Okay.
Just a tie.
Well, that could be your bonus question.
Okay. This villain is really misunderstood. He only wanted to help a kingdom in peril by offering his services when the royal family was unable to do their job. His only mistake was trying to solve a problem in a rather murderous way with witnesses.
Murderous?
Rather murderous. This villain is really misunderstood. He only wanted to help a kingdom in peril by offering his services when the royal family was unable to do their job. His only mistake was trying to solve a problem in a rather murderous way with witnesses.
The Duke. The Duke. The movie is Frozen. It's Hans.
Oh, man.
That's it. That's right. Brian
Good
for
job,
7.
Brian. I was thinking Tangled, and then I was like, Flynn's not murderous.
He's not a villain.
Well, kind of.
No. He's kind of an anti-hero. Okay,
Yeah.
so this is the last question for round 4. If Brian gets this one, we do go into the tiebreaker. Yes. Okay. Hungry. They're just sad and hungry. Sad, hungry, lonely, angry, colorless, and just want a happy, bright future. To achieve happiness, they need to eat a bright, colorful, and seemingly delicious treat.
Why does that sound familiar?
Because you've seen this movie. Yeah. We've talked about this movie a lot. And you hear the song all the time on the radio. Hungry. They're just sad and hungry. Sad, hungry, lonely, angry, colorless, and just want a happy, bright future. To achieve happiness, they need to eat a bright, colorful, and seemingly delicious treat. I can give you the studio, but I would have to deduct points, and that would mean Brian would not tie. He's so mad.
He's so
He's
upset.
so mad right
He's
now.
so upset. Eat a sweet treat?
No, I said delicious treat.
Delicious.
Colorful,
Colorful,
delicious treat.
Delicious treat. Colorful, delicious treat. What? Sad and
Think of the words that I used. Hungry, sad, lonely, angry. A big one is colorless.
he got so upset. Pinky.
Pinky!
Trolls. The Bergens.
That's right, yeah! All right, Ileana won.
I wasn't even.
Sunshine in a bed. Or he's got
Yeah.
sunshine.
Yeah, exactly.
In a bed of music.
All right, and just for the fun of it,
long.
just for the fun of it, no points awarded here. But I have one last one. This was my tiebreaker.
Why don't you do 20 points?
Okay.
Make
All
it
right.
interesting.
All right, this one
Make
is
up
for 20 points,
interesting.
and the loser has to eat a bag of worms. You know, later. They can be gummy worms, whatever, to make you feel better from losing.
I only have gummy bears.
All right, so this is the last question. For 50 points to Gryffindor.
Oh, excuse me.
50 points to Gryffindor. Jeez.
I got excited.
Is that what you do when you get excited?
Other than choking, yeah.
Choking on your spit.
Okay.
All right, here we go. The cards tell the story for this magician from the South. He's got friends, he's got style, but his friends leave him when his magic tricks are no longer
Duke.
fooling anyone. The
Duke. It's Princess and the Frog. It's the Shadow Man.
What's
or
his name?
Mr. Facilier.
Yeah, I'll take that. That's a Dr. Facilier.
Yeah!
Brian stole the game from you.
No!
That's it.
Oh man, I love that movie.
Man.
The
The South was too obvious.
The whole thing was, the first two words were obvious. The cards. The cards.
Man.
Ugh.
Brian
Yes.
won.
Brian
Sweet
redeemed
I
redemption.
should have
himself.
said nothing.
Yep, there was Ileana.
I wanted him to have a chance.
Oh, he was
Don't-
so sad.
Take no prisoners.
He was so sad.
Man.
Oh man.
But I
that
still
was-
won the base game.
Yes, Ileana won. Congratulations, Ileana.
Congratulations, Brian. He won.
Pats on the back all around.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Good job. Good job, guys.
That was a fun game. I like that game. It's hard. Because it's like,
Yeah.
what the heck is it, man? I don't know.
Just for the listeners, to reiterate, they are supposed to be poorly written.
Yes.
Poorly written.
Yes, they are. Well, that was good. I had fun with that one. Gabby.
Dabby,
Oh,
stabby,
man.
stabby.
No. Brian got me good that first round, though. I was like, what are they? Oh my gosh, it was painful.
No, it's just you get into like movies that I haven't seen like maybe once. Or
yeah,
twice,
Flushed Away,
and,
I wouldn't have known very
Aw.
you
well.
know, like
Sir Ian
Trolls.
McKellen is
I
in
was
it.
I was thinking of like the history of animated movies. Like
Scrolled down in his brain.
I'm like Jungle Book. No.
Can't be that. Well, that will
Turbo. Like
I thought about that too, but I've never seen it. But that will conclude episode 68 of Bump That. My goodness, we're almost there, guys, to that number.
70.
70.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
Product.
Almost. Darn dirty ape. Oh my gosh, yes. So, I'll reiterate again, if you guys have not subscribed to us, subscribe. We've been seeing you guys. You're giving us views, but you're not subscribing. Hit that subscribe button. Also, like this video if you enjoyed listening to us today. Leave a comment. Did you get the movies? Did you think we're full of crap? We just want to know. We want to hear from you. So leave a comment down below. Also, while you're down there, check out those links down below. We do have our podcast up on Spotify and on Anchor, so you can listen to us there. Or check out the link also for the victims of the Texas shooting so that you can donate to them if you so feel compelled. But that will be it for us on this episode. Do we have a plan for next week yet?
No. But it'll be
No.
good.
It'll be good. Just like this week. It was great. It was a great week, guys. Up next will be some news on Amber Heard, so stay tuned. All right.
Lordy Lou.
And we will see you guys. Oh, we've got Brian in this corner.
Oh yeah.
We've got KT in this corner.
Mrs. Tweedy, Mrs. Tweedy. The chickens are revolting.
Chanticleer! Chanticleer!
Oh, gosh.
And I'm Ileana, your host, signing off on another
I
episode,
got
and we will
sunshine
see you
my
guys
pocket.
in next week's
Bo- ba- da-
episode.
bo- bo- bing.
Bye-bye!
Oh, doo- 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 bop- bing- bop- bo- bo- bing- bing- bing.